how much more focused would you be? How much more would you post? How much more would you not care what other people think because you knew that you were going to hit that goal no matter what? Like, it was a done deal. Like, you're going to hit that 5-year goal in 1 year because of that extra level of whatever that may take. That extra with other people. Like, and I'll just say it this way. There's a crazy way to think about it. And I don't know why. This may not resonate with some of you, but if all of you were away from your family or your loved ones were doing the things you want and you were in a jail cell, let's just call it a jail cell. We're all in a jail cell. And the only way that you get out of that jail, and you have a phone, they throw food under there, you got water, you have somewhat of a hard bed, very uncomfortable, not perfect air conditioning, hot as heck. And the only way to get out of that jail cell is to social media your way out of it. You got to get that monthly goal by the platform paying you. How many of you would be like, I'm getting back to my babies, I'm getting back to my kids? Now, obviously, we don't have to think that way or go down that weird path, but we have so much more power than we think when we don't overanalyze. Because, anyways, okay, so I said I'm getting into logistics, didn't I? All right, number one, to hit your goal. And I heard this talked about it. I forgot who was mentioning it, but what platform should you do? Or how many platforms should you do? I've come to realize the end in mind of what platform to do is all of them. Like, every single one of you, if you want to build big, if you want to build the best that you're called to be on social media, and you want to leverage the power of the organic social, if you want to get that real estate, then you want to be on every single freaking platform that matters. And that's like, you should be on YouTube Shorts or TikTok? Yes. Should you also be on Yes. Should we be on Twitter? Yes. Should you be on like all of them? Am I on all of them? No. Right? Why? Because I've also learned that I want to create wealth while having a life so I can stay on focus for kingdom building. I'm focused, and I like to date my wife every single day, twice a day, and sometimes we sneak away for lunch as well. Like, I love to be with my wife every day, right? That may not be your thing. I love to find ways to travel more with my kids. Now that they're adults, we want to hang out with them as much as possible. And I want to be as fit as possible at 50. I want to look like I'm 20 in the best shape possible. And so there's no way that I can do that by trying to run a business, be on social media, at least right now with my scalability. And again, maybe you're further along than me with a big staff and a big team and huge financial resources, but I have to chunk everything into phase 1, phase 2. So for me, phase 1 is getting the psychology down with your favorite platform. And look, you don't have to camp out there. For some of you might really start to get in a flow of the psychology, and you really when you really can pop out videos, especially if we're talking more short form video today, by the way, you can pop out short form video really fast. And it's faster, like for me, I can pop out, when you get good at this, if I truly wanted to, I can do 30 videos a day. Like, I can literally, it's so simple to do videos. When you're doing it, again, more my style, or it's not my style, it's a style of doing it where you learn to tell your story on the fly. You learn, like when you're heading into a meeting, or you're heading out of a meeting, or you're on the fly, or you're going into a convention, or you're putting on your makeup. You see people do that. Women do that. Some men, like Justin. No, I'm kidding, Justin.
I'm just struggling because I'm struggling with.
But you do things on the fly. So pick one series and then learn how to create a simple checklist. And then of course you want to take that video.
But I just trusted God.
Ideally, the holy grail is to create blue ocean content, which means it's unique and original to you, and you can do it on your camera roll first. My secret for me is I've never stripped any metadata. Now I have a few people that do that for me now,
it's hard,
and I'm starting to expand that department now.
Regain your
But man, for 2 years straight, I didn't want to even think.
So
I know
in my
it's a cool thing to do, and I know it's really strategic and leveraging, but I wanted to do it faster, more time.
See what
and again, I don't think this is right or wrong, just an idea.
And
but I did everything on my camera roll. And I would overlay it on a trending video or a trending theme or a trending song. And of course, every once in a while, something was really hot, like
and
a trending
some
something that
people
can
are
only be
gonna
done on the
get
app,
what it is
then I
that I
bust it out on the
created.
app once in a while, right? But I knew
know
my
it's
end
gonna
game
be a
was I
phenomenon
want
because it's all for the
thousands and
world to see.
thousands and thousands. And here's tip
It
number
has to
2.
do with
I
energy,
want, and
free
you should
energy,
get to the point where you have
and how we
hundreds
can
to
harvest it
thousands
from
and
the sun,
thousands and
from the
thousands of
moon,
videos.
and from
Like, look
lighting in
through
our
your
homes
camera
where
roll.
it can
This is a
help to
really whopper that I'm doing
ignite
right now.
our DNA
I'm
and
hiring someone
spark
full
us
time literally
to
to
be
do this here
alive,
pretty
to
soon.
be awake,
Is
to be
go
aware
through
of
every
everything that's
single
going
video
on
or have
around you.
someone go through
And in
every
the
single video
meantime,
you
you
have
can
in your
set up
life.
your
As
environment
long as you
so
want to
that
go
you
back,
can
which
dream of
should
your
be
future,
forever, like when
so
your
that you're
kids were born, if
constantly
you have any videos
reminded
or
about
anything
it.
you want to do depending on your brand.
That when you're in a
And I
time of
categorize
despair,
everything.
you can
So
look up
I have a category
and you can
called,
say,
you
I'm
ready?
capable.
Animals. I have a prank in my wife.
I get better and better every
Leadership.
day as I keep coming
Exotic
on the camera.
vacations.
I'm a great listener.
I've got a series, and let me just give you, I'm going to pivot and
I'm
come back to
confident.
the other thing. Series.
See, you
This is
can
another tip.
lose yourself
A series.
by
You
setting
are your
yourself
own
up
Netflix.
to
Don't
remind
become
yourself
a
of who you
one-off
are.
show of, again, I don't want to speak at you like this is like the Bible, because again, it's just an idea. So let me rephrase that, right? An idea is to create, unless you already freaking are a chiropractor and you could be a 1%er in your chiropractic doing chiropractic videos, or a realtor that all you want to do is real estate videos. That's a different story. But Gary Vaynerchuk has, and of course he's the god of social media, and I'm just kidding. But he said something that confirms the way that I want to do it. I want to have more fun. I don't want to be put in the box. And again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but for me it's right. For me it's working. For me it's giving me business in lots of different genres, lots of different niches that I want to do. I want to build a big base and expand on that base. And when I want to do a fitness micro niche, I have millions of followers in my broad niche of fun and lifestyle and shenanigans. My broad niche of faith, family, health, wealth, pranks, living lifestyle, all the fun things. That broad lifestyle where I have a big audience of multi-ages, multi-dimensions, multi-countries. Not all my ideal audience for fitness, but whenever I launch my fitness brand, which is coming soon,
that I'm living in right now,
I'll be able to say, oh, hey, by the way, people are always, hey, so what do you and your wife do? We have 30,000, like our average live stream now. We go on TikTok, specific people live stream on TikTok.
Because I know what it feels like.
So
to feel invisible
people are like,
when you know you got something to offer.
You guys traveling up, like, what do you guys do? Oh, funny you should ask. Oh, hey, by the way, right, what we do is, and then whatever like literally comes to the top of my mind, the 4 or 5 different niches that we do, or incomes that we do, or capture pages that we do, or different things that we do, that I could share that. So when I start the fitness niche, I might only have 1% of 40,000 people on that live stream that might be that niche, build a big, broad, wide audience of people that know, like, and trust us over time.
Everybody's
and we're in a conference now, and people keep coming up to my wife and I. And we
other people want them to
Some people are like, oh, you're the TikTok.
How many of us
now it's like Facebook, which is really weird.
Really look at the man in the mirror?
I just don't know where.
And begin to
become recognized, even if they don't
realize you don't know who that person is.
They just, you get that facial trust.
No matter who you are,
I don't say popular, but influential. People get to know you. They see you over and over and over.
So just show up every day.
To some people, and some people will hate you, and some people think you're the weirdest person in the world, depending on your brand.
And care,
but I definitely have people that cringe on me because I got cringy content if you don't know me. Right? If you don't know me, and people don't realize that pretty much everything I do, a lot of what I do is a joke.
Celebrate them.
It's a parody. It's
some of us are doing things,
and I'm evolving in that content for sure. But I just want to have some fun because that's kind of my inner
lodged in our sales.
I pray that helps.
And every now and then we have a
multiple series. Let me give you an example.
An episode.
Like, and
it
you do a lot of content.
Body.
Like when you're a quantity kind of a person,
pain body,
and without going into a long story, I've researched this a lot.
You're not in control of your emotional state.
I've learned the best way to get quality
one of the things
lots
that I
and lots of quantities
is to control
when you're on short form video
to a certain
is
degree.
The number one way to really practice quantity.
To be aware of how I'm feeling.
Unless you're already a guru in your thing and you're freaking getting ball on short form video, you just got the psychology down, then you can throw that quantity anything out the window and yeah, sure, absolutely, you can pop out quality.
So that you can see yourself out of your current situation into a future reality that you designed on your own.
Like they keep preparing like 3 hours for your one.
See, I want this to be a global phenomenon where people just show up the way that they are and not be ashamed or unapologetic about life happens, right?
So much. And even if it may not make sense when you try to study it, like, I don't understand why this video has 20 million views. Like, you don't understand it, but I do, because I do it thousands of times or hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I start to get the rhythm, the psychology. I start to know. And of course, I bomb only about 95% of my videos. But I keep going and I keep going and I keep flexing and I keep creating. And this is what I want to talk about, the series. Like, my series that I'm building into is, of course, I'm evolving out of pranking my wife. It's really hurt my sex life.
Going.
So I'm phasing out of pranking my wife.
Keep going.
Even though
I don't know if he's going to push me to do a marathon before he bless me. I don't know what. But he's pushing me. And he's stretching me. And see, I even got an issue with just calling it a he or she or it. I just know that there's a voice that's greater than me. We can call it Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, whoever's on duty out there. I know that there's a phenomenon because they say I'm keeping long spot.
By the way, we're part of, like, some of them not so much.
But the ideas will keep flowing to you when you open up a channel.
Like, even a year ago, the ones that my wife was not so happy in the moment, right? When you look back even a year from now, like now, like my wife was peeing her pants on the videos. I don't know.
I feel like I'm getting ready to go upstairs.
But what can you do? What can you do out of
packing? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere.
Different than the million people doing the same trending song, the train setting. What can you do that shakes things up a little bit? And one of those things you can do is flexing, practicing for a series. So, again, let me just keep going. Luxury travel is one of our things.
Everything.
We do big events, so we do with my wife has a clothing business
and proximity
she helped launch with athleisure, where it's like a really high-end athleisure brand. We're always looking for women that would like to earn a side hustle doing that, which, by the way, if you are a woman and you would like a side hustle that could turn into a career move, that could turn into a crazy fun lifestyle like my wife and I have, thousands of women across the country shooting around the world. Like, if that resonates with you and you're fit-minded, not be fit, but fit-minded, and you want to partner with my wife and I personally, and you want to earn at least, I would say, we're at a point now where, like, you want to make at least like a six-figure income and be out. Let me just say that. DM me on Instagram right now. Message me and say, show me. How's that? Say, show me. Go to Instagram right now. Click on my bio up above. Click on my beautiful bride, nice face, or wherever you can click on the Instagram, scroll down and go to the message and just say, show me, and I'll have my wife reach out and just shoot you some info on that, see if it's the right fit.
As I've been going through this journey.
All right, so
I noticed that.
So series, so you can create like multiple series.
Create something
and, like, one of the series that we created was the 4-foot rule.
That you can get a better appreciation for the labels that you purchase and how you feel when you purchase those items.
Joke.
You can also
them being 4 foot apart
get insight into watching labels on how you were feeling when you purchase something. And if it's not a label that serves you, you don't want it on yourself or your child. So that's an exercise that you can do. And maybe in the next family that I might end up living with, or if it's my own place, or whatever it is that God will have me to do, these are kind of exercises that we can do to clean out the clutter and make your home a place that it reminds you of who you are. Also, the lessons you can learn from it. My dad is a little lesson. And all of this good stuff. So let's go here. I never really played with the light in this closet. It works everywhere in here too.
It was just, we spoke into existence and we kept having fun.
Good, but I want you to know that there was something that happens to me.
It's weird, but anyways, so it
and I want to talk about the color red and how it activated that color has activated my DNA.
You could create
and I want you to begin to see that color show up all over in your cars that pass by you outside, people wearing it and whatnot. It just seems to me, from what I've got in my content, is that when you discover something entirely new, and even reinforcing God, it shows up in red. I'm just telling you what I've come up with, and I've tested these things.
If you're into mountain biking, go mountain bike the top mountains in the world.
I find it so
and
funny.
Go video people. And go do your go live your life. The thing that my wife hired me. This is the hardest thing I've ever done.
The firefighter.
To wrap up with this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And is learning how.
I'm just trying to stay
it's in a place of peace. Our human brains, especially if you're older.
I've also created something that I think is very great using recycled items and just building an environment that can help you to create the life that you want. I got a lot going on. I would say that this is a part of what I would consider my NFT art collection that I have used just recycled items and giving myself entirely new without buying anything, about some things, arts and crafts based stuff, but
a statement that God gave me a couple years ago. It's been the hardest thing that we're learning to live out.
Junk mail and recycled products. By the way. I've downsized a lot, but I have the content to show what I've created.
While having a life. If you want to learn how to scale your wealth while having a life.
So part of my struggle is,
message me on Instagram,
and I don't know how this is going to work out.
Maybe tell me on Instagram
like I'm listening to this
one series, and maybe we can collaborate.
Let me get his name.
Tell me one series. Maybe it's crypto still, right? Maybe it's real estate.
I'm listening to the Clubhouse, and I'm getting some really good knowledge and information. But constantly taking notes, and your ability to be able to follow through. So
Airbnbs in the world.
I've yet to figure out how this is going
after 15, number 16
help
is free. Why?
Me
you create such great content around Airbnbs
to being with the people that I need to help to make this a global phenomenon. And I guess some of those things aren't things for me to figure out that in time God will reveal it to me, but some of the unknown can make you a little crazy. Just trust that if you've been given a gift and that the source, God, Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, who's their own duty.
The more you can earn.
The duty cop, let's call him Lord Edge.
Is to light your life on fire.
I want to say the great designer of the universe.
You're passionate about it. Scale your income, scale your funnel, and scale your company while you're living life, and learn how to outsource.
The great designer.
Learn how to get your pieces in place. And again, if you're the kind of person that loves to sit in an office all day, like my wife, it drives me nuts. Like, that's okay. That's your vision. That's your goal. That's your dream. But if you're the kind of person that makes more money by being on the fly and moving around and learning how to get people, teams, like moving around you virtually, then you can just take your phone and go light up the world and light up social media. Why? You just can't. All right. With that said, I think I'm gonna cherish this moment and remember this moment, the moment that I get to transition to some amazing humans. Give me a second here. Am I in the Matrix? Because I feel stuck.
No, you're good.
You can't. Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, Tom.
All right. Can you? I think I hear his voice. Let me refresh and see who's up here.
Last year.
Is the same Scott? You up next, brother?
An event with Renee out in Atlanta. It was the beginning of when I was looking at my pen, and I traveled to major cities to see if what I had discovered here in Fayetteville was the same phenomenon occurring in every city that I traveled to. And it was very, 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 very interesting to see that we all have some hidden secrets in our cities and towns that can help us to make meaning of life. But this basically says that branding your power, your reputation is everything. taking action now, inventing or reinventing yourself, letting your brand speak without saying a word. And so I folded it up and used art and made it something that I could relate to. And it says, "Hope this is your time to soar." Entrepreneurs, brand ambassadors, and founders of the pop-up tennis. And I've created something called the
life you want to live.
What do you
And
say?
I do tell you, there's a lot of people that are watching it. Every now and then I'll look and see all the fun y'all are having and living the life.
Okay.
And I am just a little bit jealous seeing y'all living it up in Puerto Rico. But I also know you work hard too. And you're training and you're coaching and you're pouring into other people. But it takes guts. I mean, you became empty nesters and said, you know what, we're moving to Puerto Rico. And we're going to go and live the life. We're going to create the life that we want to live. And man, I really commend you. You've got a lot of guts, and y'all sure do have a lot of fun. I'm still